Aos 25 anos, Ansel Elgort é um dos principais talentos que despontam em Hollywood. O cara atuou no blockbuster teen A Culpa é das Estrelas e conquistou multidões no já clássico cult Baby Driver. Esse ano, ele foi escolhido para ser garoto propaganda da campanha do Polo Red Rush. E eu bati um papo com ele na festa de lançamento do perfume. Se liga aí. Hi Ansel, my name is Ed. How are you?
Now we start the interview, right?
Yeah. So, I'm a little bit nervous, so I will break the ice, giving you a present. I do some illustrations, and I'm starting something new that I am drawing some of the people that I interview.
Very cool.
And I'm gonna ask you to autograph it for me.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it for me. So it's like a different kinds of present,
All right.
but I'm gonna put this illustration on our background,
So where would you like me to sign it?
on the blue part of
On
it.
the blue.
Yes.
Would you like me to write it to you?
Yeah, you can
Or would you
write
just like me to sign it?
wherever you want it, man. If you wanna draw something on that.
All right. I'll just sign it. Make sure to do it as pretty as your handwriting.
Oh, thank you.
Have you seen his handwriting? Do you show your YouTube fans?
Yeah, I show them. They love my notebooks because they have no idea what is inside of here.
And nobody writes anymore. They always just write on their phone. And I do the same. I have notebooks and I write in them. I like to use my hands to handwrite things.
Yeah, there's something about, I don't know, about learning. I think I learn more.
Also, you can't just like while you're writing something down, you can't just like go like that and then you're on Instagram and then you're like 10 minutes later you're like, whoa, what am I doing? I'm on Instagram. Whoops.
I get so much inside my writings, and I do a lot of text and long texts. But we're here to the release of Polo Red, and you are the main thing.
Red Rush.
Red Rush, yes.
Yes.
So the first thing I want to know is, what do you look for in a fragrance?
Well, the first thing I look for is a bottle. This isn't actually the bottle. This is a big jumbo version,
Yeah.
which is not yet for sale. Currently, we're only selling this size, and that's what I look for. And then what I smell for is something that, well, you know, there's different fragrances that smell like, this is Polo Red Rush, which smells different than Polo Red. Polo Red Rush is a little more energetic, a little more night on the day on the town. Polo Red Rush is more day on the town.
Something that I really want to know is, how much do you take care of yourself? Or are you the kind of guy that spend hours on taking care of yourself and thinking about your clothes? Or you woke up like this?
I spend time when I have to be presentable, but otherwise I enjoy not spending any time.
Really?
Most of the time, yeah. You know how it is.
Totally know, like that. My girlfriend, she gets mad at me. Because I love to wear, jerseys from soccer teams and this kind of stuff. You do that as well?
Yeah, most of the time I wear, just t-shirts and sweatpants.
When you're going out, like on a big event like this, what do you think when you're going to dress yourself? What are your references? Who do you inspire yourself into?
I just look around. Luckily with this, Ralph Lauren is such a great designer also. So I get to go in the store and look around and pick whatever I want to wear. So I saw this suede suit and they said, but remember, you might need something red. So then I just said, well, how about a little pocket square and a red watch?
Is that someone that you inspire yourself into?
No, I just sort of like what I like.
In the commercial from this fragrance, you appear driving a car.
Yes.
And I think that you're getting really familiar with cars, especially after Baby Driver.
Yeah.
Are you a car fan?
Yeah, I like a nice car for sure.
What's your favorite car? Which one you prefer the best?
Well, I've been fantasizing about Bentleys, but they cost a lot of money, and I'm a very practical guy. So I would like to be in a Bentley, but I really just use UberX. So most of the time I'm in a Toyota with like not even leather seats. It's like the cloth seat. It smells weird, but it's reasonable.
And talking about Baby Driver, you are a young actor, and you already made a lot of huge films.
You were about to say two, right?
Yeah. I want to talk about two that
it is
I
like
love
two.
the most.
Yeah.
That are The Fault in the Stars and Baby Driver. And I think these ones are like these kind of movies that are gonna last, forever. How do you cope with that? Like being this guy that are making these huge movies, and now you're working with Spielberg. How do you get with that?
Well, I agree with you. I think those are two good movies. And after I did Fault in Our Stars, and then I realized, okay, I might have a life where I do nothing else my whole life but at least I'll be that guy from Fault in Our Stars. And then I said, I hope I can do one more so that I'm not just the guy from Fault in Our Stars. And then eventually I did Baby Driver, and now I'm the guy from Baby Driver. But hopefully eventually I can be the guy from something else and do some more good movies. I'd like to do good movies my whole life. That would be great. But sometimes you miss. You don't do a good. Sometimes the movie's solid, but you're right. These will probably last 50 years, or maybe even, I don't know about 100, but 50 years. I watch movies from the 50s now, and hopefully people look back to Baby Driver and Fault in Our Stars and they enjoy it for a long time.
Opa! Acabou a legenda aí, você viveu um drama? Pois é, amiguinho. Não foi culpa do Jaime dessa vez. Foi o quê? Foi o capitalismo chegando pra você. Por quê? A gente precisa entender que inglês não é luxo. Inglês é necessidade. Saber compreender o que outra pessoa tá falando em inglês pra gente pode abrir um monte de portas na nossa vida profissional, na nossa vida pessoal e permitir que a gente viva várias experiências por aí. Eu só pude conhecer o Ansel e conversar com um dos atores dos meus filmes favoritos, que é Baby Driver. Você vai ver ao longo da entrevista aí que eu tô me cagando de nervoso, mas porque eu amo o filme que esse filho da puta fez. E só deu pra conversar com ele porque eu sabia compreender o que ele falava comigo. E é por isso que eu vim indicar pra vocês aqui o canal do Júnior Silveira. Lá no canal dele você encontra diversas aulas gratuitas, além de material pra você praticar o que você aprendeu. Você aprende a falar inglês de uma maneira leve e sem pressão. O Júnior é um professor extremamente competente que já ganhou algumas premiações como o Influencie Me e participou do YouTube Next Up. Então é um baita de um jeito de você aprender a falar inglês e se comunicar melhor com o mundo. O link pro canal dele vai estar aqui em cima nesse card, então clica para começar a aprender a falar inglês. Quem sabe aí a próxima entrevista internacional que nós fizermos, você nem vai precisar de legenda para assistir.
You are doing now West Side Story, and I heard that you do ballet. You're a ballet dancer, is that right?
Yeah, I'm really into dancing right now. It feels great. I feel great as a result. When you're active, you feel good. I know you were talking about we're men, right? And same with being a woman and just being a human. When you're active and you feel good about yourself and you get your posture right.
Do you believe that people have some kind of prejudice against ballet? You get to your friends and, I'm doing some dance classes. Does people look at you and say, oh, come on? Or is that something that got past you?
I don't know. No one ever, but I live in New York City, so that's like a normal thing to do, is to do ballet. Everyone does ballet in New York.
Walking on the streets and then start dancing.
Yeah, you guys don't do ballet in Brazil?
We do samba.
Samba.
And funk.
So is there a funk dance class?
Yeah, we really have this in Brazil. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, last time you were here, you made a video that you sing to Anitta, and that go crazy on the internet. Did you listen to Brazilian music after that?
Well, I always listen to João Gilberto. I listen to that old record with Stan Getz. And usually Brazilians look at me like they don't even know what I'm talking about when I say that. But that's my favorite Brazilian record. But I need to get into funk. I'm gonna get into it because I heard some tonight and it's really good.
Talking about Brazilian culture, I'm here to the last question I have. It's kind of, I want to show you some Brazilian style and I want to know what you think about it, okay? Let's start with something quite Brazilian, that this guy. Would you wear something like that? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I'd wear that, yeah. I like the shorts
Yeah,
and good. I like those like yellow Allbirds. They're cool.
And we have this kind of suit.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That guy's a cool guy.
This one is Whindersson. He's like the hugest YouTuber in Brazil. This one,
Yeah, that's a nice shirt. Cool t-shirt. And he's got nice looking tattoos. Yeah, I like a chain from now. Every once in a while I like to wear a chain. Depending on the day though, So that's like you said, sometimes you wear a old soccer jersey, and then sometimes you wear a suit, and then sometimes you wear a chain.
and I want to know if you would wear this style.
That looks cool, man. I think he looks like a bug.
This one, we would call it chavoso.
Chavoso.
Yeah.
He looks cool. I did that with hats when I was. There's an old photo of me, probably on Instagram. I don't know if it's still up there, and I had like a million hats on my head, which is so similar idea.
And to finish, I want to see. This is a friend of mine. He's the coolest guy I know. This one.
Is a friend of yours?
Yes.
I don't like that guy.
Oh, you don't like this
No,
style?
I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
I was just joking. I'm sorry. Yeah, this guy's cool too. Nice shirt and cool pants. Nice house. I like the white floor too.
Would you wear it?
Would I buy the floor?
No, buy the clothes.
Yeah. I mean, buy, that's taking a little far. I like to receive gifts.
Okay, great. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you
Awesome.
too.
Thank you.